Member for North Vancouver-Seymour.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker. And I will do my finely crafted statement that I did in conjunction with my constituency advisors. Anyway, as we go on, first off, I'd like to acknowledge that I'm speaking on the lands of the Lekwungen people, specifically the Songhees and the Esquimalt, and I'm very grateful to live and work here. And I also live and work in North Vancouver-Seymour, which is where the Squamish and the Tsleil-Waututh bands are working. And we were so lucky this week to have a pod of dolphins come right up the Burrard Inlet. And a big piece of that is the work that the Tsleil-Waututh are doing on rehabilitating the water so that the whales and the dolphins are coming back. Talking today about the firefighters. Today at noon is the Firefighters Memorial out at the back of the Parliament buildings, where we will acknowledge and grieve for the loss of the firefighters that we have had over this past year and in the past. I'd like to talk a little bit about our firefighters in BC, where there are 4,400 professional firefighters, dispatchers, prevention officers and support staff working on the front lines, serving communities and keeping the public safe. The BC Wildlife Service employs approximately 1,600 seasonal personnel every year, including firefighters, dispatchers, and other seasonal positions, and we all know what they get up to. In honor of the fallen who have so bravely dedicated their lives to our safety that they made the ultimate sacrifice in line of duty, and I'll talk about our local firefighters today. In North Vancouver, we have the District of North Vancouver Firefighters. This past October, they celebrated an incredible 70 years of service and a legacy of innovation and courage. They are both innovative and neighbourhood-focused, seeking to exist as a partner within our community. Their execution of fire prevention and tactical excellence between the interface bush and domestic residences is unparalleled and a model for others. As part of that commitment, they offer hands-on prevention, tailor-made for residents living amongst the forests of the North Shore. A personalized fire-smart assessment can be coordinated, wherein the firefighters will conduct a property visit and point out any areas where you can reduce the risks of a fire jumping from the forest to your home. Professionally trained wildfire specialists will then create a customized report outlining any preventable actions to take. Just last month, they announced a partnership with the Wilson School of Design at Kwantland Polytechnic on a highly innovative and engaging project to design or enhance a rescue tool or piece of equipment to help them deliver exceptional service. As a part of their research, students participated in a hands-on training scenario at Lynn Canyon Park, where they observed the operations up close and experienced being lowered on a rope system. Students have now developed initial prototypes, and with input from staff, they will refine their designs and create a product that will be integrated into the way service is then provided. Last April, the District of North Vancouver Fire and Rescue hosted Operation Jubilee, which I was very fortunate to be able to spend the day with them as they did this operation. This was a full-scale wildfire fighting exercise to help coordinate and execute a multi-agency response to a hypothetical wildfire situation at Camp Jubilee, which is up the arm from us and houses anywhere up to 160 kids and staff at any given time, which means that if there's a wildfire up there, what you have to do is get the kids out and the wildfire fighters in, and that is a bit of a challenge. This amazingly coordinated event was hugely successful in preparing both the teams and the public for real-world scenarios. Just last month, Fire Hall Number 2 permanently closed its doors after 43 years and relocated to the Maplewood Fire and Rescue Centre on Dollarton Highway, which is our new fire and rescue centre that opened in this past year. And this is improving response times throughout our municipality. These men and women are best in class. Firefighting in North Van is truly a calling with an extensive history of long service members and multi-generational career paths. In September of 2024, Fire Chief Mike Danks received the illustrious King Charles III Coronation Medal for service to the North Shore community. Chief Danks was nominated by our own Bowen Ma, and she also was the team lead for North Shore Rescue prior to becoming our fire chief. In October, a whopping 18 members received exemplary service medals, and I could not agree more. And I would add that they have received great leadership and will continue to under a detachment that is entrenched in the art of service. Thank you to the District of North Vancouver Firefighters. Thank you to the Firefighters of British Columbia for your commitment, service, and excellent works.